So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea behind this lecture series is very simple. We want you to develop this habit of practicing MCQs from the topic of current affairs on a daily basis. It's a very good daily habit to have because through this habit, you'll not only revise current affairs, you'll also get the much needed MCQ practice, which would come in really handy for stage 1 of your prelims examination, stage 1 of your UPSC examination, that is called prelims examination. I'm sorry. Okay. So make this lecture series a part of your daily routine because like I said before, it's a very good habit to develop. Okay. And it won't take much of your time also, not more than 10 minutes. All right then. Let's begin today's session with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding Padma Awards in India. These awards are the highest civilian honor given for exceptional and distinguished service. Nomination for these awards are open to public and are scrutinized by Padma Awards Committee headed by Prime Minister. Government servants except doctors and scientists are not eligible for these awards. Now, Padma Awards are given every year to people who have given distinguished service for our nation. Okay. Now these awards are given by President and this award ceremony is generally held on Republic Day or some other day as the President may decide. Okay. These Padma Awards are of 3 types. The highest among them is Padma Vibhushan. Okay. The second one is Padma Bhushan. And the third one is Padma Shri. Okay. Now, they are given for exceptional and distinguished service, but they are not the highest civilian honor. Okay, the highest civilian honor is Bharat Ratna. But after Bharat Ratna, it's definitely Padma Vibhushan. Okay, so first statement is false. Now, nomination for these awards are open to public. People in general can nominate anyone. Okay, in fact, you can self-nominate yourself also. Now, these nominations go to Padma Awards Committee. They scrutinize each and every nomination and then they give their proposal to Prime Minister and the President. Okay. Now, this Padma Awards Committee is constituted by Prime Minister, but it is not headed by Prime Minister. Okay. It is constituted by Prime Minister every year, but it is headed by Cabinet Secretary. Okay, so this statement is also false. And yes, every citizen is eligible for these awards, but government servants are not eligible, except government doctors and scientists. They are eligible, but other government servants are not eligible. So this statement is correct. Only one, the answer is A. Question 2. Which of the following is correct regarding Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft AMCA? It is India's planned 4th generation fighter jet designed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL). It shall be a twin engine aircraft with advanced stealth features and an indigenously developed Kaveri jet engine. AMCA Mark II will be powered by 110 kilonewton engine to be developed by DRDO's Gas Turbine Research Establishment. Okay. Now, India wants to become self-reliant as far as defense equipment is concerned. And India wants to become self-reliant in terms of fighter jets. Now, there is already a fighter jet, which is kind of 4th generation, which is Tejas. Okay. And then there is Tejas Mark II, which is 4.5 generation. But India wants to possess 5th generation aircrafts, which are developed by India itself. For that, we have started an ambitious project called AMCA. So AMCA would be not 4th generation, 5th generation fighter jet designed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited? Absolutely not. It won't be designed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It would be designed by Aeronautics Development Agency, which is under DRDO. Okay. Well, the contract for manufacturing these aircrafts won't be given to HAL. It can be given to private companies as well. But it will be designed by ADA. So this statement is false. It shall be a twin engine aircraft with advanced stealth features and an indigenously developed Kaveri jet engine. Now you see, jet engine technology is a very complicated technology. And India does not possess this technology at this moment. So AMCA Mark I will have a jet engine which is manufactured by, well, General Electric. a company of USA. Okay. In AMCA Mark II, by that time AMCA Mark II arrives, well, we will create our own 110 kilonewton engine, which will be developed by Gas Turbine Research Establishment. So this statement is correct, but this statement is false. And yes, we are in the process of developing our own jet engine, Kaveri jet engine program, but it has not been developed yet. Okay, so only 3. Question 3. Consider the following statements regarding oil spills in oceans. Since oil is denser than water, it floats on water bodies and spreads around to large areas. Oil spills are cleaned by using pillows made up of oleophilic materials. Oil spill cleanup is costly and labor intensive and can sometimes extend to months. Now look, oil spills are a very dangerous ecological disaster if that happens in the oceans. The problem is that oil, okay, is lighter than water, not denser, lighter. It has less density than water, and that is why it floats and it spreads, forming a thin layer of oil called slick. Now this thin layer actually spreads around to larger areas because of the winds and ocean currents. Okay, so this denser part is false. Everything else is correct in this statement. This denser part is false. Oil is lighter than water. So this is false. Now, to clean up this mess, to clean up this oil spill in the ocean, we use materials called oleophilic materials. Oleophilic materials are those materials which attract oil particles but repel water. So these are best suited to absorb. These materials act like sponge to absorb oil but not water. Okay, so this statement is correct. Now, oil spill cleanup is costly and labor intensive, absolutely correct, and can sometimes even take months. This part is absolutely correct. That is why it is a very dangerous disaster, because to clean this up, it requires a lot of manpower and time. So 2 and 3 are correct. The answer is B. Question number 4. Which of the following statements is correct regarding Ahilya Bai Holkar? She was the Holkar queen of Maratha Malwa kingdom in the 18th century. She was military trained under her father-in-law Malhar Rao Holkar and personally led armies. Her most notable contribution was the renovation and repair of the famous Kashi Vishwanath temple in 1780. Okay. Look, recently Madhya Pradesh government has announced a 9-month-long festival or celebrations to commemorate the 300th birth anniversary of the legendary Maratha queen Ahilya Bai Holkar. Okay, now she was a Holkar queen of the Maratha Malwa kingdom in 18th century, absolutely correct. She was military trained by Malhar Rao Holkar, and she is most fondly remembered for basically renovating the destroyed Kashi Vishwanath temple, which was destroyed by Aurangzeb, okay, in 1780. She is also remembered for her fairness in delivering justice. In fact, she was so fair that she ordered the death sentence of her only son because he was guilty of a crime. She was that fair. Okay. So, third statement is also correct. D, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation, but it would add more value if you make this lecture series a daily habit of yours and if you revise this lecture as well. By revision, I mean spending another 5 to 10 minutes taking a look at written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. Now, these solutions are provided in our notes and these notes are shared on our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section just below this video. Okay then, on that note, I'll be signing off with the promise of seeing you again with another set of MCQs. Thank you everyone.